Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the great GOTY hunt from MinnMax. Hello, I'm Ben Hansen, joined by Jeff Marchiafava.
Hey!
We have Kyle Hilliard just off the camera and Sergio Vasquez just off the camera as well.
Push out.
Get out of here, bingos. We're playing the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics. This was chosen by the MinnMax community. $10 supporters on Patreon get to vote every week what we get to play. We had some other. You're smirking already. We had some other contenders in there. Hyperdot, which are friends at Glitch.
Yeah, I saw you really trying to manipulate the vote on that one. You were pushing that one.
Not in the post, but I did in like the MinnFax channel.
That's
just
right.
like I hope it wins because I think it would also be the most fun to stream. But we're a Patreon of the people, and people said we got to go to that Age of Resistance. Jeffem, will you please play Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics?
That's a good-looking crystal.
Honestly,
I like that crystal.
Best crystal since Final Fantasy 14, no doubt about it. Oh, hello, everybody. Kelsey Spalding is here, of course. First, second, Rock Party, hello. And Jawar, hello. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know, as always, if the volume's okay. I think it should be a little bit louder this week.
Yeah, if you can hear the dialogue, you know,
it's
if
booming.
We should turn it up.
I cannot believe that they got Dame Judi Dench to be Agra.
This is what they went with.
You know, it doesn't look horrific. You got to do something. Because what are you going to do? If you animate it, it's going to look so different from the show. So they're screwed no matter what, right?
I guess.
Gal's got Moxie on Twitch. Hello. Thanks for joining us. The Smack. Friend of the show. Thank you. Noodly Doodly. Enemy of the show. Get out of here, Noodly Doodly. We didn't sign on board for this, but thank you for watching our stream. So this is obviously tied into the show on Netflix, which is a prequel to the 1983 film from Jim Henson and Company.
That's right.
Have you seen anything to do with Dark Crystal?
Yeah, I was a fan of the original movie.
Oh, great. Okay.
I watched it. I didn't see it when I was super young. My brother and I and sister were Labyrinth folk. That was kind of our intro, and we watched that like a million times.
I've never seen that, but I learned that like this was kind of like a good training ground, the first Dark Crystal for the tech of Labyrinth.
Yeah, which we ended up seeing Dark Crystal after Labyrinth, like years later. So it doesn't hold as sacred of a place in my heart as the Labyrinth did, because the Labyrinth was mind-blowing. Also, like Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, and then just like a bunch of freaky Muppet rejects.
Yeah, I should watch that movie.
But so then when the series came out, I was interested in checking it out because, you know, they were doing it right with actual puppets and everything.
Yeah,
and then
super cool.
My wife and I watched a couple episodes and then kind of bounced off of it.
Well, look, you are smirking when we started the stream, but we got a secret Dark Crystal fan here, man.
Well, I was, but the show didn't do it for me is what I'm saying. And so I don't know how this is going to go.
Sure.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Oh. Little Nurlock.
Yeah, that's his, like, sex worm, I think. Can't remember
his little Dark Crystal?
Yeah.
Let's see. The Smack says, this is the Dark Crystal game from the Netflix E3 conference? Yes, it is. The Netflix series was one of my favorite pieces of media from last year, says Andrew. Oh, my other favorite was Watchmen. Have you watched Watchmen yet?
No, you haven't given me your cousin's
that's right.
HBO login or
that's right.
Whoever's it was. Fear not, Deet. I will guide you through this. The sanctuary tree's talking to us.
So I'm interested in this, not only because of Netflix getting into games more and more, which I think is an interesting trend, but also it's made by Bonus XP, who made the Stranger Things games.
Okay.
And those are decent. And also it has a lot of former ensemble talent down there in Texas. So like, you know, the director for the first Age of Empires, he founded Bonus XP and stuff. So I have a soft spot in my heart for this studio along with like Robot Entertainment down there. So I'm ready to love this game and declare it the game of the year. The Great GOTY Hunt over for 2020.
Naughty Nurlock.
Get in my way. And by way, I mean urethra. Do you like
I don't think that's how that works.
There's some text that runs off the screen that people can't see either.
Can get past the creature, but first you must walk closer. Oh boy. Ooh, we're going to use our move ability. That's how that works.
Okay, when you see this... Excuse me, I'm sorry. This bubbly's really doing it. When you see this interface...
Yeah.
Does it tickle your fancy? Does it raise your interest? Or does it lower your interest in a game?
Well, I think it depends on the game. I'm just gonna quit. Apparently, I don't know what the button is to actually move there. Move there, guy.
You have to feel it in your heart of hearts.
You would think it's the A button, right?
Are we stuck? Get a hero to complete the objective.
We should have been reading more. Okay.
I mean, the A button is working on the controller. It's not like that's something.
I think so. Right?
The ultimate game of tactics.
Oh, I can turn up the speed, but that's not.
Your little Nurlock's gonna die of old age.
Well, he's the enemy anyway, so that's fine.
Oh, Little Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay. What are we doing here, Jeff?
Oh, okay. So I got to select myself, then choose move.
Right.
Because just going over that would make no sense whatsoever.
I mean, people saw this, and everybody, I think Dan Tech included, back at Game Informer, was like, my God, Final Fantasy Tactics, Dark Crystal, I'm on board for it. And so maybe that's like a UI quirk going back to Tactics. I don't remember exactly how that worked, but if I had to expect something was retrofitted.
Okay, so now we're going to select an ability.
Some
Am I
soothe
flying?
capsules.
Or am I just ending my turn?
Oh. They can...
I mean, he's got wings, so why not?
Little D? People
Keat!
say...
You've come to my rescue. Keat and Deet.
Seems all right. People say the show's really great. Mickey says the show's great. You have to stick it out until the end. Drew on YouTube says, I saw Dark Crystal when I was 4 and it was very traumatic. Yeah, that was my camp too. Of like, I remember watching it with a bunch of friends, and I don't think we thought it was bad, but it was just one of those, like, we loved animated movies, and so we got it, and we loved, like, Muppets and stuff, and then it's just like, I don't know what this is. And I remember for years after that, I'd always talk to these friends and be like, remember that movie where all of us just watched it? Like, what is this? It was just too dark and not hitting a chord with us.
It was weird. And the Labyrinth was kind of like that, too. Yeah, if you saw those things as a kid, you may be traumatized by them. And I'm sure that the series is good. It wasn't like my wife and I were actively disliking it.
Yeah.
It's just it's also a different I should have. Oh, okay. So I got to soothe this guy.
Soothe that deep, please.
It's a different pace and a different kind of commitment of watching, a 90-minute kind of weird Henson puppet drama kind of thing versus, I can't remember if it was like 12 hours or 6 hours or whatever. But
yeah, just an incredible amount of puppetry. But like, yeah, the craftsmanship. I started the first episode. I was like, my God, like, it's so cool to see Netflix ponying up the cash to make this insane production. The game, someone was asking, we're playing on Steam. It is also, I do believe, on Switch. I don't know if it's on anything else, though. But really, in this broadcaster's opinion, what more do you need? Let's see.
Oh, no. Ew.
Oh, also on PlayStation 4. Okay. I believe it's just on everything at this point. Oh, that's fun that the Dark Crystal Age Resistance Tactics has a page on the Muppets wiki. Seems to be the best place to learn about it. Yeah, this game is hot off the presses. I think this is just released on Steam. Like, it's crazy. I saw the tweet that it was actually released like an hour and a half before we went live. So thank God it was ready to go because the people demanded it.
That's right. And they get what they ask for.
That's right. A Life of Arctic Sounds says, how is this so far? The classic streaming question.
Yeah, we should be paying more attention. It is hard to talk about your history with Dark Crystal while trying to go through a tutorial for a turn-based tactics game.
Yeah, the game's out on everything right now. Yeah, so even Mac. So all consoles and Mac, but that's cool. I'd imagine that Final Fantasy Tactics fans might be curious about it on Switch because I don't know how many great tactics options. Wargroove, obviously, but a little bit different. If you're going for that Final Fantasy Tactics vein, I don't think there's that much available on Switch right now.
That art is such a contrast to, like, the actual... When I saw that, I was thinking, uh-oh. And then when I saw the models in the actual game, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now I'm back to a big uh-oh.
I didn't know that they all lived in Catan. That's an interesting choice for their world. What's the name of the world? Thra or something?
Yeah, probably.
Jeff, I'm about to go for a jog after this, or you're gonna finish robbing the McAllister's house, or what are you doing here?
We had a scheduling mix-up.
My fault.
So I ran over here.
This week in video games. Oh, interesting. Hello. It says, hi, MinnMax. Do you have a favorite Jim Henson show or movie? I'm a big defender of the Muppets 2011 movie. I feel like that kind of was glossed over, and they made that sequel, Muppets Most Wanted, and everyone's like, yeah, we're kind of sick of Muppets again. And then they've been rejected to, like, the offshoot of Disney Plus at this point.
Yeah.
But I like that movie a lot. I think the movie's super fun.
I like all the classic ones as well. And like I said, Labyrinth, I really liked.
Yeah.
I can probably just attack this thing, right? It can't be that
You fool!
scary.
All right, Mira. Look at this.
Man, I really want to just move it and have them move there instead of
What's
having
the downside of that?
to do that. And then that.
I'm happy for bonus XP because it's cool. Not only do you get to work with like an IP like Dark Crystal, it's like, oh, I never thought I'd make a game off this, but why not? But just the fact they're getting a paycheck to make like, no offense, a dorky-ass tactics game.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure there's so many just like strategy dorks at that studio, and the fact that somebody's funding this is awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, the
Bob,
hatchlings.
good God, are you nuts? Stay away from them. Oh, I've been hatchlinged. But you called your ex-wife, didn't you?
Yeah, sure.
Bob Buell says, I'm going to New Orleans this summer. Any must-visits? I don't know. I don't know anything about New Orleans.
He just got majorly poisoned.
Oh, that is fun. Yes, Bob. I just flew back, like I just landed about an hour and a half ago from a trip to New Orleans. I was over there over the weekend. That was it's a hell of a town. Jeff, have you been down there?
No, I haven't.
You should go. It's weird. Like it was at the top of my list for like American city that has a lot of personality that I haven't experienced yet. And I'm really glad that I went. I hung out with Wade Wojcik, former Game Informer video editor. We went to a sci-fi themed Mardi Gras parade called,
Of course you did.
called Chewbacca's, and that was a real hoot. So it was great. In terms of like must-sees, we were dorks for like history stuff, so we went on like a lot of history tours. I think those were really great. There's like a free walking tour. You just pay what you want afterwards. Just go for that for like French Quarter and Garden District.
Did you stiff him on it?
Oh, big
Afterwards, you were like, $0.
Psych, gotta go. I did feel bad. We were at the Spotted Cat last night listening to music, and the saxophone main singer guy came around getting a bunch of tips, and he started to walk towards me, and I checked my wallet. I just had 20. I was like, that's a bit much. And so I just didn't give him any money, and I really felt bad because like the band was awesome, but it's like,
That's a very Larry David-esque moment of
just be, I don't want to get change.
You could have asked him for change.
Oh, just reach
Give him
into
the
his
20
hat.
and then be
Yeah, I think he would have played on a saxophone. Life of Arctic Sound says, have any of you tried Dawn of Fear on PS4, just released yesterday? It is a kind of janky looking horror game, and I actually reached out to developers and the publishers to see if I could get a code for MinnMax, and I never heard back. So no, I have not checked out Dawn of Fear, but I would like to. Their publisher was not very well known. It's something like, publisher's name was like Good Publishing or something. Like,
Hey, man.
hey, everybody. Abazero says, hello, Ben and Jeffem. Hello, Abazero.
Hey, that last spider just ran away.
Oh, interesting. So,
Mira's going to follow it, though, so.
right after I started downloading this, I went and watched the intro for the show, and in it they revealed that a bunch of monsters were released upon the world. And a spider like ran down a hallway really fast, which was confusing because that was clearly CG. Like, I know you gotta have some CG in there to hide some stuff and
Right.
whatnot, but I don't like the transitions of like, suddenly now it's a CG character. I think it's too much. Skick tick.
Yeah, I mean, this technically counts as a cutscene.
And that they should have cut this scene. Let's see.
You can't tell, but in the actual series, this is all highly erotic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like the Skeksis are all super into it.
Well, yeah, it's pronounced differently in the show. They're called the Sexies.
Yeah. Right.
Do you think that they were just kind of... If you were born looking like that, it's like, well, what are we going to do? Of course we have to be the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're kind of being led down a path when that's your face looking in the mirror every morning.
You could be a nice guy.
Mira. Scorch says, so Jeff, should I play this game or Ocarina of Time for the first time on my upcoming trip?
I'm going to go with Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Bold choice. Instead of attacking, says the Grizzled Gaming, shouldn't all the bugs be repelled by DEET? Come on,
that's
you
good.
stinker, Grizzled.
No, that's good.
That's good. William Garcia says, Dawn of Fear looks like it needs to be funny or something to work. I agree. I was hoping that it would be funny, because nothing better than a good, accidentally funny horror game. Merlin Price, are you guys going to take a look at Elderborn? Do you know what that is?
Did I just pick the same... Oh, that's just a cutscene. Okay.
On the world map?
Yeah. That's how world maps work, right? Am I selecting this again? We're making this look much worse than it actually is, I'm sure, because we're not paying super close attention to what's going on.
Well, that's your job. That's why I invited you over here.
And I'm failing miserably.
Elderborn is the game somebody brought up. It's a metal AF, as they put it, slasher with brutal...
Oh, it says metal AF.
First-person perspective melee combat and Souls-like RPG character progression. Came out on the 30th. I gotta say, looks interesting. But no, we haven't tried it yet. I'm sorry I missed that one. Elderborn. Well, they're going. Not a bad name.
Yeah, it may even get them sued by Bethesda.
That's how you know it's good. I'm looking at you, Scrolls. Merlin Price, tell us about it. Have you been playing Elderborn? Is it fun? Do tell us. People say the music seems good. That is true. I wonder if it's just pulled right from the show.
Oh, we can't attack diagonally. Now I'm way out there exposed. Hopefully Gurjin can come to our... I can't choose Gurjin?
John Carson, a friend of the show, says, I honestly thought Elderborn was the name of the new Elder Scrolls Online expansion. Yep. I totally understand that. Apparently, it's a different game. See, this is what I want for Steam, because obviously so many games get released on Steam, but stuff like Elderborn, I feel like it slips under the radar. I want some sort of trigger where if there's a game that's released on Steam and it hits like overwhelmingly positive reviews, I want to get a notification about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that service exists, but I want it because I never would have clicked on Elderborn to find out they're like, oh, people are enjoying it.
Let's see, can I throw a rock? Oh, so close.
So close. So not all elf guys are good? Or they are all good?
Those aren't good. What, did I just undo my move? I guess I did. Well, keep that in mind, folks. There we go.
Remember Mutant U-Zero?
Yeah.
You like that game, right?
I liked it, yes. The ending is a real letdown. In the sense that it's not an ending. It's just like a very clear, like, we want to make more of this, and what we make will come after these events.
Oh,
and
weird.
So it just kind of, it feels like it's building somewhere, like the story was kind of the most interesting part.
Yeah.
And then you get to where it's building, and I think like your characters literally just pass out or something, and then it's like, to be continued. But you don't know that going in.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect. I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, we don't talk about it enough. I know you didn't play it, but Xenogears on the PlayStation 1, on the second disc, they just clearly ran out of money. And so you're like on the world map and you go into a cave and then it just cuts to like the main character, from what I remember, like in a rocking chair, and he just goes, let me tell the adventure of what happened in that cave. It's like, oh, the twists, the turns. we got lost, and then this character showed up, and we didn't know what they wanted, but then it was revealed that they secretly have this amulet hiding away. It was just like the weirdest lore dump. And apparently Takahashi, I think, is he the main Xeno guy? But in interviews, he's like, nope, we didn't run out of budget or time. That's exactly the game we wanted to make. It's like, it's clearly just a lie. And there's like so many instances in the second disc where it's just that weird sequence.
All right, why is this guy going again? Nice. Okay, well.
Man, a lot of good recommendations. This Week in Video Games also recommends Scourgebringer. It's out in early access on Thursday. Hey, it's like a cross between Celeste and Dead Cells.
That sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Ping us again about that. We'll check it out. Team Hyper says y'all need to play A Plague Tale: Innocence. Yeah, I know.
Right,
I know.
right.
I think I saw Beaten Down Brian lurking around here somewhere as well. We know we're failing you, Beaten Down Brian, by not playing Plague Tale: Innocence. That's on us. Yeah, the sound design in this game feels like a notch above everything else, but doesn't seem bad.
No.
Ooh. Ooh.
Go.
The full spin. Also, this developer made Hero Academy 2, which I loved Hero Academy 1 so much, like mobile strategy game. And Hero Academy 2 was free to play, and it just kind of, it was a double whammy of it went free to play and embraced like card mechanics, which are two just ounces of kryptonite for me.
Oh no, we're gonna lose this one, pal. Writing's on the wall.
I think we got it.
You haven't been paying attention.
I think I get it. Chat seems to say you're doing it. You're doing it. It's like I'm watching the Netflix show, says Yaro.
Oh no, I just healed the wrong person.
You fool!
All right, well. Or did I do it on purpose so that I could flank this Joker? So that does 21. This does 26 because I've sharpened my blade. I just like the screaming sound effects.
Yeah, I gotta get that for a ringtone.
And just move here.
Jeff, did you follow the news today?
You know, I probably should have just been reading the objectives in the top where it says...
Get Ryan to the exit.
Yeah, and these two guys must survive.
You've just been putting them in harm's way?
Oh.
Oh, no. Get Ryan to the exit. What is this? Star Wars convention? And Jeffem changed how he laughed, so now it sounds like he's crying into a cup and really he thinks it's a very good joke.
Yep.
It's a shame none of this is voiced, says Toad Chauvin, because there's a lot of big-time actors on Twitch. Not on Twitch, on the Netflix show. Yeah, they do have everybody who's anybody there, don't they?
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to beat these guys.
Well, then you're putting up a really good fight. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead, but apparently he doesn't matter, so... Yeah. Go for it.
Skeksis
He's
forever!
telling us. This one's also just fodder. Sure. I don't care. Oh, no.
Easy.
Can I heal anyone? No. Boo! Alright, well, you just stay there and get attacked for us, please.
Yeah, if he could wave his arms a little bit, I think that'd be nice.
We're almost there.
Just...
I'm gonna sharpen my blade.
Sometimes tactics games can be a little frustrating.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'm smart enough for the genre. Except for XCOM.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but...
I like the sound of their little feet on the cave floor. Oh no. No!
Oh, come on! Then they laugh. Well, that was my bad because I wasn't reading. Ooh, an equipment store.
Oh, thank
You can
God.
purchase new equipment.
Oh, Agra, how I need thee.
Completing missions will unlock stronger equipment. Weapon and armor, blah, blah, blah. I want a serving fork.
Yeah. No, not enough money. You actually have to do something to earn any sort of worth in this world.
Well, at least it's not... I wanted to see if it was like a... Hey, you can buy pearls online or anything like that, but apparently not, so... Okay.
William Garcia wants to know if you play more Wargroove, Jeffem.
I haven't, no.
But you like that bit that you played.
I did.
And Surreal loves it.
And it's Surreal's favorite game.
That's right. Surreal's in Japan.
See, I mean, it's told me right at the beginning. I just flipped through this dialogue because it's not voiced, though.
Yeah.
So that's not really my fault.
You need them, and you need to be able to put in your name, like Forza Horizon, for them to go, hey, Jeff, go over here.
Go over here.
Get Ryan to the exit. I like the little turn order up top. That's what that is, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
Sharpen the blade because I got nothing else to do.
People ask if you have a favorite tactics game. I mean, XCOM counts, right?
I think so.
I feel hesitant to count that because it's part strategy, part tactics, I guess would be the difference there. But yeah, I mean, it's Enemy Unknown by a mile for me. I think that's the only turn-based strategy game that I ever enjoyed. Like, I liked a bit of Final Fantasy Tactics, but I didn't finish it back in the day. But it's not my speed. But everybody thinks that I like this stuff because I like real-time strategy, but there's a core component where 2 out of those 3 words are real time.
Yeah, I liked, what's the mech kaiju one?
Oh, Into the Breach.
Yes. I really like that one too.
Yeah, that one
which
was
is
great.
Almost more puzzle game than tactics even.
Right.
But that's a really good one. Let's see, has anyone gotten a...
People bring up Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Yeah. That's a weird one because wasn't that like told through 2 children in like the snowy area, or was that Advanced 2? Remember there's such a weird idea as like basically telling it like Princess Bride or something, or like were the kids in Ivalice, or there's human kids talking about Ivalice? Help me, Michael Moran. How was Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced framed? Vandal Hearts, that's more turn-based RPG. Yeah, I think Vandal Hearts counts as tactics. That's like a tactics RPG. Did either of you go to the CDL the other weekend? Is that the Call of Duty League thing?
Go to what?
CDL? What does that mean?
That
Should I know
sounds
this?
like Call of Duty League. You should know it because you did go. Right?
Yes, of course, that means Call of Duty League. Yes, I did. We made a video about it on our YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com/MinnMax Show, you can learn all about our experience there. And it was fun. I got to go for a tour of Rocker and stuff. Also, if you like the Call of Duty League, there might be a treat for you coming up, not on this week's episode of the MinnMax Show podcast, but next week. Might have a certain special guest or 2 arriving. Maybe. Toad Shogun, here we go. I think the Final Fantasy Tactics characters get sucked into a book about Ivalice in Tactics Advanced. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Huh.
He threw a rock at me. That rock did 40 damage. Hell kind of
This
rocks?
seems like the type of game that you would be stuck reviewing at Game Informer.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, and I can't get close enough with this Joker. If I lose this twice, I'm rage quitting and I'm walking out of here.
That is very much allowed. Just to distract you, though, how's your weekend? What have you been up to?
Stuff. Don't.
Building a cabinet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I think that'd be the last sound I'd made if I was stabbed with 2 knives.
Oh.
Well, you're not an elf, though, so...
That's true. That's true.
Now, do I try and move away, or do I just wait and heal up? I think I gotta wait and heal this idiot up. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I gotta get the healer up front. I gotta get the other
Oh, my God.
fodder guy up there. Then the mutter behind him.
Oh, that mutter. Hey, let us know in the chat if you want us to jump to something else.
Yeah,
'cause by
let
God,
us
we
know
will do it.
if you regret your vote yet.
Again, you can help us in the future by supporting us at the $10 tier and not choosing just the only old IP in the batch.
This is all my fault. I apologize. I should be doing better than this. But they make me use the ones that I want to move first. And the problem is I got myself log jammed because we can't get past these rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just going to have to play it slow. Somehow I did better the first time when I didn't understand what the objective was.
I'm sorry, Jeff. Everybody's screaming, stick with it, Jeff. We want to see you dodge that rock. No, sorry. Everyone scream for the love of God. Play something else. All right, so we're going to go offline. We'll be right back online with a surprise new game. Thanks so much for watching this episode of The Great Goaty Hunt. We removed Jeff from the controls. If you're watching the archive, you can certainly find what else we're playing by checking out the archive on Twitch or our YouTube channel. We have a podcast coming up this week talking about the Super Nintendo of all things. So check that out. But again, if you're watching this live, we'll be right back with something fun. Damn it.
We promise.